We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go from the Steel City. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Bennett, we are going. Green 18.
They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. He's got room to run right at the start. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. Terrific play, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 7, Patriots nothing. Chris Boswell will be kicked off for Pittsburgh.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, Travion Henderson. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
First play, and May goes to the air. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down. May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is T.J. Watt. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll find his tight end, that's Henry. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
And the Patriots, first down. A gain of 30. First down.
Off the play fake, here's May. Forced out wide. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
We're going to run it, and this is Travion Henderson. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Patriots' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 1.
258.
On play action, Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Get 300. Get 300. Win 18.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would try
good blocking, and he's in. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Give him a 2nd touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the 1st.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. It's Henderson to start this drive. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, throw.
Here's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
We are through 1. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Derek Harmon in for the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
58.
Rodgers to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Rodgers. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down. Warren trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're unable to capitalize.
That's out wide to Warren. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
23-yard attempt.
Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers.
A 23-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Steelers tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. He'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, New England.
A gain of 22 yards.
On the draw, it's Henderson. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Patriots first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, New England.
Once more, it's Henderson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Made to throw on second. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Gun, here's Med. Flush to his right. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Now a shot here, deep middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Got a man on the corner route. That's fire move. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Rodgers on first down. This one intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their packs, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Give to Henderson, running right. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Meg. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. T.J. Watt, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. To throw is May. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
First down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight, and it's 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, it's May. Good pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
There's a 3rd down and 4.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try it now with Henderson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on 4th down.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
That's good.
They pick up 17 through the air. That's a Steeler 1st down.
31-yard line.
Green 18!
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the 2nd half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That is Kyle Duggar in from his safety spot to record the sack.
When it starts bad, there's a funny way of ending up getting worse. And I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
For the Patriots.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Easy. 258. 258.
To throw is Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
2nd down, they need 3.
319.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Play fake. It's Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A handoff, running left. This is Warren. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 21-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 36 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Play action now with Rodgers. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he will score again. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Chris
well now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Made out on 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. It is complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Start from the 39. They come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's May. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go play action with May. He's found his receiver, Butte. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout, and they will have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. A gain of 14.
May to the air once more. He's got it inside the 5. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
1st and goal, New England.
May to throw again. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2.
The Patriots.
Now May, and he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game.
Patriots.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Jump!
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd
So,
and goal.
2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
6:30. 3:96.
They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Look at you.
We'll try and run it here with Warren. And he will have the 1st down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play.
1st and 10 at the 42.
1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Forced to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That complete to Henderson. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds, right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Get 300! Get 300! Got it?
First down for Aaron. Got that open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Give them 27. And it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Go, right!
From the gun, Rodgers. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Here's first down. To throw now, May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was... And it'll be second down. To throw is May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 14. And
throwing is May. Moving outside the pocket. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. They'll run here. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, in the win column for the Steelers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers winners as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and shiny face, let you someone for all his face. So full of praise, I just wanna get it up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me in. like him. I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting energy down, that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, it's shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight. When we wanna go up and down, we're moving on around. We're going up and down, we're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator.
Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, gotta wait till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back. Fall back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. Run it down, we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Fall back. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back to the do. Fall back here, get back.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's the fight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky.
I met this little girlie. Her hair was
was kinda curly. Went to her house and out, I had to leave real early. These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh? When I wake up, people take